Plaintiff Jessica Davidson was engaged to the defendant, and they have a child together. But Jessica claims the defendant is a deadbeat who assaulted her when she was pregnant and hasn't seen his son in over a month. Jessica is suing her ex-fiancé for unpaid loans and the cost of a vacation. Defendant Alex Flowers says the only reason Jessica is suing him is because she's jealous of his new girlfriend. Alex claims every time he tries to see his son, Jessica threatens to call the police. And he insists Jessica is suing him for more than he owes.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
Well, I need this money back because we have a son he doesn't take care of. He hasn't seen his son in 36 days.
You live in the same town?
Yeah, he parks 10 minutes away from my house when he goes to work.
I would come and see him if you wouldn't threaten to call the cops anytime.
I don't threaten to call the cops.
Why does she
Because she's mad because I'm in another relationship.
That's not true.
Okay.
She's called my work trying to get me fired. She's threatened to
That's
call the
not
police
true.
Okay. She's called the police, tried to call the police saying I was coming over there to threaten her.
Ma'am, you have a rocky relationship with him? Do you have a rocky relationship with him?
We did. Very bad. He lied the whole time. He put his hands on me and my family. He hit my brother, and you know you did, Alex, don't lie. Even while I was pregnant.
When is the last time you all had any negative interactions?
Last time he came to my house, probably. He always begs
When
for
was
sex.
that? Ma'am, when was that? You keep looking at him. Just look and talk to me. When was it that he came over, and what happened that time, the last time he came over?
It was sometime last month.
All right, and what happened?
He tried to beg for sex.
Pardon me?
He begged for sex.
And what happened?
I told him no.
And then what?
He left.
Okay, gotcha.
And sir,
Yeah, you say all the time.
Well,
so I'm just not going to allow you to disparage this man without proving it.
Well, he just hasn't been over in a month. I haven't talked to him.
And he says it's because you won't let him.
That's not true.
sir,
And he
if I was
says
given an
it's-
opportunity to be a father, I would be there.
I know, that's what I'm
100%.
trying to cross-examine her about her statement. Your first statement earlier when he said you've prohibited him from seeing his child, you said, no, I haven't. The only thing is there's problems all the time with him. So let's move on, ma'am. I don't believe that he is neglecting to see his son intentionally. All right. What else you want to tell me about the background? How long were you all together?
About a year and a half.
Okay. And during that time, what type of abuse?
He slammed me on the bed when I was pregnant. He hit my brother too. Do you want to see the
Sure.
report?
What do you have there?
He, where did it go? Oh. I have messages where he lied saying he'd sent him to the hospital.
So he's lying about what, ma'am?
He, sorry. He told
Take your
me-
time. Get her some tissue.
He told this girl he blacked my brother's eye, broke his nose.
I can't hear you. What now?
And he said he blacked my brother's eye, sent him to the hospital.
Why did that happen?
He got mad over a cell phone.
Okay. I want to talk about what happened with you. He slammed you on the bed while you were pregnant. When?
That was sometime probably August of
Okay.
09.
Of 09?
We were having an argument and I tried to walk out and he grabbed me and slammed me on the bed. He said, "You're gonna listen to me." That was one time. And when he went to jail for hitting my brother, I was trying to stop
Did he
him.
do something to you that time?
Yeah, he was pushing on me to get to my brother.
So you must have been between him
No,
and
my
your
brother was at the back door and me and Alex were in the yard.
Okay, so why couldn't he go around you and get to your brother?
I was just like trying to hug him and calm him down and just say, calm down.
So you approached him to push him back.
No, I just did like this. I was like, calm down, calm down.
All right.
I was trying to hug him.
Let's move on.
We were having an argument. He didn't like what I said and pushed me right here and left a bruise. And we were having an argument, and I think that was a few weeks before that. He went to kiss me on the cheek. I said something about what we were arguing about, and he bit me and left a big red mark and told me to cover it up with makeup and my hair and to bite him back and say that we were playing in case my mom asked.
Okay. When did you all break up?
April.
All right. Why did you break up?
He started smoking pot.
Okay. Sir?
That is all false statements.
Why did she just imagined it?
No, her mom and her are good at scheming crap.
I understand. Did you all have any type of incident in August of 09?
In August, no, but there was an incident. The only time that I've ever put my hands on her is to stop her from getting to her brother.
We're not talking about that. Did you ever slam her on the bed? Yes or no?
This is a completely different incident.
No, I know it. That's
Yeah,
what I want to talk about. Yeah, you did it. What else, sir? January, you bitter? Did that happen?
No, it didn't.
Never bitter?
No.
All right.
I have a picture. He said to put makeup on it, so it's not that big.
Who said to put makeup on?
Alex. So my mom wouldn't see it. But I put an arrow to it, and it's not that close to my face because I'm just holding the baby. But you can see there's a mark there. There's
Sounds
just
like-
makeup covered
Okay. Mm-hmm. I can see the mark. Sir, how do you explain this?
Can I see the picture, Your Honor?
Hand it to him.
it. May I say something?
Yes.
He lies about everything. In that message, you can see that he lied about my brother's injuries. And these prove taken the day of. He says he blacked his eyes, sent him to the hospital and all this. There's no black eyes.
So he didn't do it.
He did hit him, but he didn't black his eyes and break his nose and bust his lip. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry.
Let's get to the money you're suing about, man.
3,000 of it is from a car he bought. I have bank statement where I closed the account.
Tell me what happened.
3 days. He found a car he loved. It was a race car, and I got $11,000 from a wreck. And he begged for the car. I thought that I could trust him to give it back. We were going to get married, so I thought I'd get the money back.
When? After marriage?
He said he'd pay me $100 a week.
Okay, before marriage.
No. Well, yeah, but he said he'd pay $100 each check.
Okay. Starting when?
I guess as soon as he paid it, but every time
As soon as he paid it. He would
He
start paying $100 a month as soon as he paid it.
as soon as I gave it to him, but
Okay.
he hasn't.
And when was
he
that
hasn't.
approximately?
He got the car. I have here where I closed my account and gave him the money.
Okay, sir, why are we here?
The whole thing this deals with is because, there was nothing said about the money.
Tell me how the money transaction
From her to
transpired.
me. Okay. I think it was,
She
About-
says it was $3,000 for a car. Did she?
no, it was $2,000. $2,000. I came up with the
You
other
say-
$2,500 by selling my V6 Mustang to buy this.
And what was the agreement regarding that?
I just said that I would start paying as much as I can when my
There was never an agreement to pay 100?
No.
How much have you paid?
$200.
And that since when?
Since I think
When?
July.
He hasn't paid $200.
When was the loan made, ma'am?
September 25th, I believe it is.
Of 09?
Yeah.
You say you've paid $200.
Yes, sir.
Why haven't you paid the rest?
Because she'll say, "Don't worry about it now." Like when we were together, don't worry about it right now. When you make better
When's
money,
the last
then
time
can
you all
start.
were together?
About 2-3 months ago.
Well, it was time to worry about it then. Ma'am, you're talking about the cost of a trip as well. How does he owe you for the cost of a trip?
We went to the mountains, and it was his idea to go. It was somewhere he went as a child, and he said
When?
that was June 16th through the 18th,
Of what year?
09.
All right.
And it was $800 total, and he said he'd pay half.
Okay. And when was he to pay his half?
He said the same thing, $100 a week when he starts making good money.
And has he paid anything on it?
No, he's hasn't paid anything.
Sir, trip?
There was nothing ever said about me paying for that. It was a kind of.
Were you all
spur of the
dating
moment.
at that time?
Yes, we were. It was a spur of the moment thing. She wanted to get away from the house. Everybody had been fighting for a long time. When there was
Did
a
you
fight
tell
at
her
the
you didn't
house-
have any money?
Yeah, she
what did
knew I
she
didn't
say?
have no money, and she's like, "I'll pay for it."
Were you all living together?
Yes, we were.
Ma'am, were you living together?
Yeah, but that's not true. He planned that for my graduation.
Do you have any
and
evidence, any other evidence, ma'am? Particularly regarding this trip? Or
I have-
anything showing that he agreed to pay you?
No, he just said he would. He went there as a child. I never even heard of the place.
All right, I do see a closing zero balance. I see a $3,000 withdrawal on September 25th. So I do believe that she loaned you $3,000 instead of $2,000. And I believe you did pay $200. She says you paid nothing. If you were going to lie, you'd lie and say $2,000, not $200. So, ma'am, I believe that. I am unconvinced about the trip. You haven't convinced me that that was a loan. $2,800 is your judgment. Have a good day.
I never said he could be near Houston. You can see him right now, Alex. I will take you where he is right now and let you see him. He needs you, Alex.
Yeah, he does.
I would
Not
take
on y'all's terms. If I want to see him, I should be able to take him. I'm a daddy too. You know
If we
that?
could make something happen, if he would help me.